I know people nowadays like CDs. What's that?
Oh, they don't know about that. They don't know about the CDs, bro. They don't know about the burnt CDs and none of that. They don't even know about the records.
Nah, it's like, but records, and what I thought was cool about records and shit like that is they would always come with booklets and shit. And you could read them, and you could find out, where the songs are sampled from and who produced all this kind of information. The MP3s,
the engineer, where they made it at, and everything.
Yeah, and then you would get remember the letter to shout out thing in the book. Yeah. Like, I want to thank all the, like you get all that information.
You get all of that, man. It was so great. I love it. Nowadays, you don't know who made it. It's just like a secret. Like,
it's become too cheap, man. I think, MP3s have cheapened the quality of music.
Oh my gosh.
And because, CDs really do actually sound better than MP3s, because MP3s get compressed when they can be put on the internet. WAV files, though, WAV files sound good, but WAV files don't. WAV files are, I guess you could say those are what are being put on CDs or WAV files, but on internet shit, it's MP3s and YouTube. YouTube's even worse because it really compresses the music, and TikTok too.
Yes, it does.
And so I think that's what the younger generations, don't understand, is how
they did it all on purpose though, because most of the young generations, like, their attention span is so short, bro. Yeah. Like, I accept a minute or 2-minute song and that's it. I don't want to listen past 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
we listen to the song past 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. We'll listen to it.
Yeah, I mean that's
because we want to hit every point.
Yeah, but that's why I've had to shorten. Like, how we do the intro animations and all that kind of shit. I've had to shorten them up just because I know that people's attention span is so, like, you know what I mean? So I'll break it down to like 2 seconds, and then you'll hear the music, and then you hear us come in talking or whatever. So that's what I do now when I make the videos. I've had to, to keep people's attention or whatever. It sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It's a business thing too. It's part of who the audience is now and things of that nature. So you have to think of it as in that aspect now.
Yeah.
But our older fans and audience and everything will listen and pay attention,
Yeah.
But their attention spans can get short too because the way things are now, So back in the day, we'll listen to, we'll sit there and listen to every part and every section, and we like to dissect it and everything. Now it's like, let's go on something else.
Yeah. Yeah, back then we had skits, we had intros, outros, interludes, we had all that shit on there. It was an experience, it was a listening experience from beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? And that's how CDs were mastered, you know what I'm saying? It's like when CDs get mastered, you're supposed to pace the music, so you're like, okay, so this track will go here, it'll help the pacing of how the rhythm of the album goes, when you listen to it, you know what I'm saying? So there was that B-side, A-side, B-side, and all that, so...
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I love the documentaries, the documentation, because the different musicians that was on it and their stories, how they made it, how they came up with it, and things of that nature. So it's good that artists got the podcast now, so we just know their stories, know how they made the songs and where they came up with it and where they were at the time, and that's what's great about it. You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy.
That's what's wonderful about it.
Yeah, I just now found out that we talked about it on the last episode, is the Mind Playing Tricks on Me sample was Isaac Hayes' song, and I didn't know that prior. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a sample from an Isaac Hayes song, and I listened to it. And it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, they didn't really do that much to it when they rapped over it. It was pretty much the same melody and beat and everything. So
that's incredible.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was hearing Willie D breaking it down, their characters, whatever. Our Scarface, one of them, they were breaking down the characters of the song. It's like one is schizophrenic, the other one is like depressed, and one is like has anxiety and things of that nature. So it all went together in the whole theme of the song, basically.
Definitely a perfect Halloween song, for sure.
It was dope.